Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of our journey exploring the world of work and management. Today, we'll talk about a very important topic that concerns every manager and employee, the culture of merit. We often hear about the importance of competencies in the workplace, about the importance of every employee knowing their strengths and areas for improvement. But the truth is, we need more than just words written in the employee handbook or hanging on the wall. We need a whole culture that lives and breathes merit. A culture of merit is not a luxury. It's not something we do if we have extra time or money. It's the foundation of true success. It makes every employee feel valued and understand their role in the company. A culture of merit creates a healthy and positive work environment, one that encourages creativity and productivity. Imagine a whole team where each member knows their role, what's expected of them, and the skills and behaviors they need to develop to succeed and truly contribute to the team. Performance will definitely improve, communication will be easier and better, and fairness will be the foundation of everything. From evaluations to promotions to rewards, decisions will be based on facts, not impressions, and there will be more transparency and clarity in everything. The first step in building a culture of merit is to define the core competencies for each job role in the company. What does that mean? It means we as management sit down and figure out the skills, knowledge, and behaviors an employee needs to succeed in each role. Not only that, but we also need to define the levels of each competency. It's not enough to say we need an employee with communication skills. We need to specify whether they need verbal or written communication skills or both. Do they need to be able to give presentations or not? By clearly and precisely defining these competencies, we paint a clear picture for every employee, a picture that shows them exactly what they need to do to succeed and grow in their job. This helps employees set clear goals for themselves and constantly strive to improve and reach the highest level. It also makes evaluation and development easier for management because they know exactly what criteria they're evaluating against. The second important step is to link competencies to evaluation, development, and promotion. What does this mean? It means the competencies we defined in the previous step must be the foundation of everything. Evaluating employee performance, identifying the training programs we need, and setting the criteria for promotions. By doing this, we ensure that evaluations are fair and objective, and that every employee is evaluated based on their actual performance and abilities, not on personal impressions or favors. We also ensure that the training programs we offer employees meet their actual needs and help them develop the competencies they need to succeed in their jobs. Okay, we've defined the competencies and linked them to evaluation and development. What's left? We need to make sure everyone understands what competency means and how to evaluate it correctly. This means we need to train managers on how to evaluate merit fairly and objectively. This training is very important because it helps managers eliminate personal biases and impressions, and teaches them how to evaluate employee performance objectively, based on clear criteria. This training is essential to ensure fair evaluations and makes employees feel confident in the system, knowing their efforts will be appreciated correctly. There's a very important point we need to keep in mind. We shouldn't reward just the result, but also the method used to achieve it. What does that mean? It means if an employee achieves a difficult goal but does so unethically or against company principles, we shouldn't reward them. On the contrary, there should be consequences. And when we reward, there should be both moral and material rewards. A thank you, a letter of appreciation, a promotion, a financial bonus. These are simple things, but they make a big difference to the employee and make them feel seen and appreciated. Finally, and this is the most important point of all, we must live the competencies as an example, not just ask others to. What does that mean? It means that we, as management, must be the first to apply the competencies we ask of our employees. We can't ask them to be on time if we're the first ones to be late, and we can't ask them to be honest and trustworthy if we're not honest with them. When employees see their management as role models in applying competencies, it creates mutual trust and supports a culture of merit. It makes employees feel like they belong to the company and eager to live up to management's expectations. Ultimately, Building a culture of merit is not just an option, it's a necessity for any company that wants to succeed and compete effectively in a rapidly changing world. A culture of merit creates a positive work environment that encourages creativity and productivity and makes every employee feel valued and understand their role in the company. Merit is not a system we apply for a certain period and then forget about. Merit is a spirit that must reside in every detail of the company, from the smallest employee to the biggest manager. And when we succeed in spreading a culture of merit in our company, we are shaping a better future not just for the company, but also for all employees and for society as a whole. Share your opinions and experiences in the comments. How do you deal with competencies in your work environment? And what challenges do you face?